It's no secret that aging has an effect on the body, but thankfully, there are specific habits and routines you can take up to try to avoid some of those negative effects. My name is Kevin Ryan, and I create informational content for caregivers at A Place for Mom. Today, I'm going to talk about some of the top health tips for seniors. Whether you're a caregiver of a senior or a senior yourself, one of the best ways to minimize the impact of aging on the body is to incorporate healthy habits into your routine. But it can be hard to know where to start. What we eat, how often we exercise, how much sleep we get, it all impacts how we feel day to day, as well as how we feel years from now. People who had good, healthy habits when they were younger may be more likely to become healthy seniors. But it's never too late to start leading a healthy lifestyle. By keeping these tips in mind, you'll have a good idea of what types of habits may positively affect your loved ones or your own health and independence down the road. And by the way, if you're interested in more helpful content about senior health, caregiving, and care options, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We put out new videos every few weeks. Let's get into the tips. Tip number 1 is to practice healthy eating. This means eating foods that are nutritious as well as staying hydrated. The digestive system slows down with age, so it becomes pretty important to eat foods with vitamins and high fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Not only does adding fiber help seniors with maintaining a healthy diet, but it can also lower the risk of major health problems like stroke and heart disease. One of the best ways to help a loved one eat healthy is to present them with meals that are just as delicious as they are nutritious. To help get your loved one started, you can check out one of the article links in the description. It's filled with 20 easy senior-friendly recipes that checks all of those nutrition boxes. And this part may come as a surprise, but dehydration is actually a pretty big concern when it comes to seniors. Seniors tend to become less thirsty as they age, making them prone to dehydration, which can lead to urinary tract infections and other conditions. A couple ways you could help a loved one stay hydrated is to try out flavored waters or set reminders throughout the day. Tip number 2, get good sleep. Sleep is our body's chance to repair, relax, and refresh, and poor sleep can have a lot of effects on how we feel throughout the day. Insomnia and frequent waking are also pretty common in seniors, so it's important to keep an eye out and incorporate good sleeping habits. Simply waking up and going to bed at the same time can help a senior's internal clock sync to their daily schedule. They should also avoid taking naps during the day, as well as alcohol or caffeine in the evening. It may also help to turn down the lights a couple hours before bedtime. Tip number 3 is to socialize. Social isolation can have a huge impact on someone's emotional, mental, and physical health. It can lead to low self-esteem, difficulty coping, and higher levels of stress hormones that could cause additional issues such as inflammation. If your loved one lives in a senior living community, they probably already participate in scheduled activities and events meant to curb isolation. But it's still a great idea to visit frequently. And if your loved one lives alone or with you, getting them involved in a local senior center or having visits with family and friends can help avoid those feelings of loneliness. Tip 4, stay physically active. If the senior in your life has limited mobility, it may feel challenging to find a way for them to stay active. But there are actually tons of options. Low-impact exercises, which we'll have an article on in the description, and chair yoga are just a few of my favorites. Regular exercise can make it easier for seniors to perform activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, and grooming, as well as improve sleep and energy levels. Seniors should focus on incorporating a combination of aerobic, balance, strength training, and other low-impact exercises. But be sure to talk with a healthcare professional to find out which type of exercise program fits them best. Our last and final tip number 5, keep the mind sharp. Just like we exercise the body, it's also important to exercise the mind to assist with memory and overall feelings of wellness. There are tons and tons of ways to help your loved one exercise their mind. Puzzles, brain games, reading, and trying new hobbies are just a few of the many options. If your loved one has a smartphone, There are even a ton of apps specifically designed for assisting in cognitive health. Those are the top 5 health tips for seniors. I hope they were helpful, and as always, check with a doctor or healthcare professional before implementing any of these tips to make sure you or your loved one's unique situation is accounted for. For more senior health tips or ideas, check out the links in the description and subscribe to our channel.